Hello and welcome back to the Livingston career mode. Kind of feeling a double upload today, because why not? I mean, I did kind of, hint at the European campaign, so I thought, why not give it? Why not bring it today? As I said, Feyenoord probably the hardest team out of all of the teams that I could have drawn. I believe, we'll have teams like, AC Milan. They're probably the hardest team there. Braga, maybe, would possibly be up there. Real Betis and Everton, Stuttgart. Those are the harder teams. But keep in mind the amount of teams that there is. Olympiacos is there as well. But keep in mind the amount of teams that there is that I could have drawn, and I've drawn Feyenoord, probably the second or third hardest team that I could have gotten, behind Milan and Everton, I would say. So obviously we're going to try and play our strongest team possible, and we kick off at home. I have to say though, like even this is obviously our first ever game. This is like the first ever game I've actually played in the Europa League in this game. I've waited a while, I know. The graphics look so nice. I have to say, I really like the Europa League graphics. Take nothing away from the Champions League, but I do really. There's something special about the Europa League, and I think it will probably go really unappreciated from most people, because obviously everybody will be looking to go into the Champions League. Try and kick off to a good start. Cyball getting this strange sort of bicycle kick type thing from the edge of the box. That flies over the bar, as you'd probably expect. It gets another decent chance, but their new goalkeeper, and I know he's new because I've seen a thing basically saying that it was his debut, gobbled that up, and then before you know it's half time, quite quiet. Burns comes so close yet again, just doing what Burns does, very hit and miss at times when it comes to shooting. When it comes to being in position, he's usually quite solid. This needs to be a goal. I'm convinced that they're scripted in this game, I swear to God. Sometimes it's like absolutely ridiculous. That was actually an onside chance. I thought it was offside, that's why I just hit it. Otherwise I would have turned around and shot. Probably would have just went right to the keeper, no my luck. But I feel like that could have easily been 2-0 Real. And then Anderson pulling off a pretty decent save there as well. And then that was the end of the game, 0-0. Pretty poor result, I'd say. It wasn't a poor performance per se, but wasn't a great result. Okay, Diesel. This is a left back who I had been training for a wee while, and I kind of realised I don't really have much need for him, so I tried to get some money for him. And we get rid of Stephen Lawless for 390 grand, was that? Not bad. We had a wee chat with Arsenal and Unai Emery about the potential signing of the youngster Reiss Nelson. Now, I've heard very good things about Reiss Nelson. I do like Arsenal myself, which is why Reiss Nelson came to mind, as a possible signing for us. The wages obviously are a bit steep, considering obviously it's Arsenal, and considering who we are, it's obviously going to be steep. But yeah, next game I believe is up against Dundee, and we don't play the strongest lineup ever because, well, it's Dundee, and we concede very early on. It's obviously not the earliest we've ever conceded. I'm pretty sure we've conceded right from kick-off before against the likes of Kilmarnock and stuff like that. But yeah, they weren't giving us an easy game. We had a decent chance here, half an hour in, but the goalkeeper pulled off a pretty decent save. Mensah. What did I say about Mensah? I mean, he came in and it looked like he was going to be brilliant. He did that, and he's been doing that for a while now. Martinez puts it wide again. If Navarro was playing, if Romano was playing, if a starting lineup was playing, this game would probably be over and done with instantly. Cyball did a decent pass into Burns, into Torres, who honestly I genuinely thought that was going to be a goal. genuinely thought, you know, Torres' first goal was going to be a belter. But if you look at the timer, you'll know that we do lose 1-0 to Dundee. And that's truly but we have lost now to both Hamilton and Dundee. However, silver lining, we get Reece Nelson in. And I mean, if you looked at that performance, I wouldn't have blamed him for not coming. I mean, that's what, 1 win, 2 draws and a loss in the first 4 games of the season. And well, in Europe obviously it was just been a draw. And well, here we go, second leg. Well, going to Feyenoord's place, you know, going over to Turkey, I believe. And not really much to say, really. Kinda expecting the expected for a change, because I mean that last game was truly expect the unexpected, or just don't expect anything whatsoever and then get pumped. And then in this it's like I'm expecting to get pumped, but at the same time I don't want to, and I have faith in the team. But you know, just like that, it's 2-0, and look at this. Look how fucking cheesy. Like, why is the goalkeeper running out from there? Fair play, he got the ball right, but come on. It's so unfair. Like, as soon as our European campaign starts, it's over. Our European campaign lasted 2.1 episodes. Or 1.1 episodes, because it was only like in for one section of the last episode, and then it's you know, it never even lasted a whole episode. It's not even it's, you know, it's lasted 6 minutes in this one, and it's lasted less than a minute in the last. It's lasted for 7 minutes. I'm fine, but I'm not fine when I look at stats like this. You know, with a low scoring team with 2 goals. I find it a bit fun. I mean, we're at the bottom with 3 other teams. I think it's a bit unfair. And again, Torres coming so close to scoring. Torres, for those who don't know, he's a youth player that I've kind of got faith in. I would imagine he's probably going to replace Lawson. He's a decent player. I do like him. He's big. He's kind of like Sergio Busquets, only faster and less stamina probably. But he is decent, I would like to say. He's a lot more agile, and as you can see, that Celtic game had like close to no highlights because that little happened in it, which is such a shit game. Back to the transfer side of things. This is Da Silva Barbosa, and you might recognise him from probably the start of last season. I was thinking about signing him, but I lost out to whatever the team was that he went to. I don't know what they were called, I don't remember. But I figured I need a right back. You know, I've got Masana, is that his name? But he's only like 59 rated. That's just not good enough. So it might not even be that. Maybe like 56 or something. But you know, and that's just not good enough. So I obviously thought, you know, I need to get this guy in. He's like the same rating. He's the same rating as Elvis. And he can possibly get the job done for us. I mean, his defending stats themselves aren't great, but obviously there's player training for that. But we get him on a 2k deal, and I think that's actually brilliant, because he will grow. He'll definitely become a good player, and that would be the end of the transfer deadline day. The biggest transfer was 66.8 million, Laporte from Man City to Barcelona. And I don't know if you would have noticed that there, but Joe Lewis went from Aberdeen. I don't know where he went to, but he's left Aberdeen, so hopefully that does us a favour. Next episode we'll be playing up against Johnson. However, that's next episode, so you won't be seeing any of that. However, you do see a formation change due to bad results. If you've enjoyed this episode though, please leave a like, subscribe, and stick around, because you know there might be more daily uploads and possibly more double uploads like today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.